Guys, are ready? I think you all have GitHub accounts right now. Okay. Now, GitHub is like Google Drive and the LinkedIn. What is LinkedIn? LinkedIn is a professional social media platform that we can land and search jobs, right? So same as GitHub. GitHub is a storage platform like, and also it's a developer profile. So you can simply create an account and you can just upload your code base like your projects and share with your colleagues. And also if you are landing a job, then you can simply uh, attach your GitHub profile into a CV. So it's a really important to have a good GitHub profile. Okay. Now let's move to GitHub. Okay, now we have a local repository. I will create a remote repository on GitHub, and I will connect this local repository with the remote repo. Okay, so I will go to github.com. Now I already signed with my email and password. So you can simply go to new and you can type whatever the name. I will do my code base. You can type any meaningful name for this one, and you can type a basic description for this. Basic description. And also you can select the visibility. You can choose public or private. If you are select public, everyone can see your code base, your actual code. But if you are working with a private or internal project, you can basically choose the private. So anyone can't access that code if they don't have access. Okay. For now, I will keep this public. And also, there's a section called add git ignore. This is basically if you are working with different languages, like different frameworks, then there are like dependency files. As an example, if you are using Node.js, then you have node modules, right? The huge dependencies. And also if you are looking if you are working with Python, then you have pip install dependencies, right? So you can simply search your language like Python or Node.js, like that. You can simply select your framework or the language you are going to work with, and you can just ignore those dependencies. Like, then if you are working with teams, they can simply download your code and install dependencies. It's really helpful to track our code and manage our storage. Okay, I will keep this none for now, and I will create a repository. Now, as you can see, I have created a, a remote repository. So I'm going to connect this local repository with our remote repository. Okay, so I will copy these. Wait, I will copy this code, and I'm going to type a basic command: git remote add origin and the URL that we copied. like this. So now it will connect this local repository will connect with our remote repository. So I'm going to launch. Sorry. So I'm going. So now we are basically connecting our local repository and remote one. So I will refresh this page. See, there is no any change because we need to push our code to our remote repository. So we can simply type git push -u and origin main. Main is our branch. I will talk about the branches in next slides. So just think this is the main branch, okay? So now I'm going to refresh this page. See, now we have all the files in our local repository. I will open this. See, now we have our codes in our hosted version, like online version. So you can simply view all the commit messages as well in this section. So you can click every changes and you can track all the code changes like this. See, this is pretty easy. You can easily find if any error message or whatever the changes you have made already. Okay. Now let's talk about branches. Actually, what is branching? Branching is like making a copy of your actual recipe to experiment without ruining the origin. It means if you need to create a new feature, then you can simply create a branch. We are doing this because if we are create a new feature, but they can be ruining your code, right? Then can be occur some bugs, right? So if you are using branches, we can simply avoid that. So I will show you how branching works. Okay. Git. So I will. So as you can see, we are in main branch. See, the default branch name is main right now, but in the previous years, actually it's called master branch. Now it's main. It's just a name. Okay, now think we need to create a branch, actually the entire copy, the exact copy of the main branch. So we have a command called git branch. So git branch and the branch name. Let's say feature one, like this. Now we have a new branch. So we need to go to that branch. Okay. So we can simply type git checkout that branch name. In this case, it is feature one. So see, now we are in feature one. So I'm going to delete these files now in our feature one branch. So there are only two files in our code base right now. So I'm going to commit this change, git add all, git commit, and drop some files like this. So now I'll I have commit the changes. So as I mentioned before, we are doing all the changes in feature one branch. Okay, I will check out again to our main branch. Check git checkout main. See, in the main branch, we actually have all the files, right? Because we are did those changes in another branch. So if there's any issue, you can simply switch your branches and like that. Actually, branches are, if you are working with a team, if you are working with different features, you can create some branches basically like feature one and feature two like that. Then you can simply merge them together if they are working fine. Okay, so I will go to the feature one branch again, git checkout, git checkout feature one. Now it's feature one. So I'm going to change, I will create a file for readme.md. So I will type, this is from feature one. Okay, like this. I will commit this, git add all, git checkout, sorry, git commit, and add readme.m. Okay, now we will do some changes on feature one. So now I'm going to refresh our remote repository. But as you can see, there's only one branch. It's still the main branch. So it means we need to push every branch into our remote repository. So I'm going to do that. So we can do it like git push flag view origin. So the branch name actually, in this case, it is feature one. Now I will refresh this, and now we have two branches in our remote repository as well. So think if you are working with a team, so if one developer working with another feature and another developer working with another feature, so we need to, and end of the day, we need to commit, actually merge all the branches into main, right? So basically we are, end of the day, we are making a one software, right? So there are so many branches, but we need to merge all those branches. So I'm going to do that. So I can go to feature one branch, and we can create a pull request, actually known as PR. Okay, I will create the pull request. So I will leave this title like this, and I will create a pull request. So I'm going to merge feature one branch into main. Okay, so we can view our all the code changes in this section. So see, it says remove, it's we already remove 1.html, 2.html, 3.html, and also we add a new file called readme.md. I will show you the main branch right now. In main branch, we have all the files, but feature one branch, we only have these three files. Okay, so I'm going to merge this feature one and main branch. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to merge this pull request and confirm merge. So now you can see only we have three files. We merge our feature one branch and the main branch. So it's freaking simple, right? But also now we are still on feature one branch in our local repository. I'm going to change this branch into main again in our local repository. So git checkout main. Now we are in main branch, but see all the files, all the 1, 2, 3, and all the index files and the main.css, all the files are here. And also there's no any readme file. This is the main branch in our remote repository. This is the local copy. Actually, this is local copy of our repository. So in VS Code, you can see there are some little arrows, down arrows right there. It basically says there are delete this file and you have to pull the changes. So we can sync our two repositories using git push and git pull. Okay, so I'm going to pull all the changes in our remote repository into our local repo. Okay, we can simply type git pull. So it will sync our local repository and the remote one. So I will do some changes and I will show you how to push those changes into our remote repository. I will change these. I will add a new line like new change and save this and git add period and git commit m edit readme.md like this. So I commit the change to our commit our change into our local repository, but still readme file is only have this line of code. So I'm going to push these changes into our remote repository. We can simply do git push. Now it will push our changes into our GitHub, actually remote repository. I will refresh this page and you can see new change right here like this. See, this is how we sync our local repository and our remote repository. This is actually two-way sync. Actually, we can edit the code in GitHub as well if you need. I will do an example. You can edit code using github.com and I will commit. You can simply type commit message as well as the commit description if you want. And now we don't have that line still. So I'm going to pull all the changes and I'm going to sync all the changes with our local repository. See, now we have Git code, edit code using GitHub. See, it's pretty easy. Okay, now, yeah, as you can see, branching test changes safely, and also you can try new features and fix without change in the main project, and also like that. Also, you can merge it back into main version if you want. Okay, let's talk about the GitHub profile. Actually, what is GitHub profile? When we go to GitHub dashboard and we can simply view your profile. This is actually my profile. Then you can have a GitHub profile image and also username and password and also your working details and also your achievements and also there's a very interesting section called readme file. I will show you how to edit this section. This is very helpful if you are attach your GitHub with your CV actually. And also we have our contribution chart. So you can simply tell in your CV you have 5 years of experience or 1 year of experience. Actually, in the job interview, they can basically see if you are lying or if actually you have 5 years of experience. See this in this chart, you can see my contributes. Like I created my account in 2022, and this is my commitment. See, there's no any commitments because we were doing A-levels, no? Then see every year they can simply view all the contributes I did. See, this is actually helpful if you are landing a job. So make sure to fulfill all those little squares with green lights, like this, not like this. Don't be like that. This is freaking weird, right? You can do it like this. You have to do it. You should do it if you need good salary in your job. Okay, I'm going to teach you how to update this README file. If if you already create an account, then there's no any description like that, right? Then you can create a new repository, and also this you can edit the username in your settings if you want. See, where's my username? Account. This is your username. You can change if you want. Then I'm going to create a new repository with your username. So also you guys can do this practical with me. Then you guys have GitHub accounts, right? So you can create a repository with your own username. In this case, Hashen Udara. This is this is my uh, this is my username. So it will show you this repository is a special, and you can use this repository along with the readme.md file, and you can decorate your public profile. So I invite all you guys to do the practical with me, and you can create the repository. Simply add your username and make sure to keep this public and create a repository. I can't do that because I have already created it. So I will show you. I will show you my this is my README file. So you can simply search GitHub README generator like this. Simply Google this and go to this, and you can simply type your name and like any description, and also you can add your working experience and all the things you need, and your preferred languages like these. I will randomly select some languages, and I will add some of them, and you can connect your social media accounts uh, with this, and also you can generate a README file. So basically copy this markdown file and go to readme.md or just create a file. So you can paste this generated code and you can commit this change. Now let's go back to our profile. So now you can see it changed, right? You can add any of details, anything about you to this uh, special repository, and you can basically type whatever you want. Okay, that's actually a tip to maintain your GitHub profile. And also, I wanna show you guys there is a user interface for the Git actually, because we are doing all those things with our terminal. Then you are thinking, do we need to remember all those commands? No, you don't have to. You can basically install GitHub desktop in your in your computer. You can simply type GitHub desktop, and you can go to this website and you can download the uh, GUI version. Unfortunately, for Linux users, they don't have any Linux distribution for the GitHub desktop because Linux users are really love the commands, right? So there's no any distribution for Linux users, but still you can download unofficial GitHub desktop uh, using. I will show you the link. You can simply type unofficial, and you can. Actually, I can't find the link right now. But you can find distribution and an unofficial distribution for Linux users. Okay, I will show you the GUI version of the Git, actually, this local repository software. Then you can if you need to clone, or I will do some practical with the GitHub desktop. You can create new repo like test. No, my code base, my code 123 like that, and select owner and public. and I will simply press this button, set up in desktop. So it will automatically opens your GitHub desktop application, and we can simply copy uh, and actually clone your online repository to your local computer. So I'm going to open this using VS Code, and I can add some files. I'm going to create a Python file and uh, sorry, mm, do some changes like this. Wait, docs, docs, and readme.md like that. Then this is our local repository. Then GitHub desktop is automatically detect all our changes. So I will just basically print hello world and save it. So now you can see the changes. Also, you can add basically commit messages, add some files, and you can commit these changes and you can publish the branch. So see, I'm going to refresh this and see it's pretty easy and this is pretty easy. If you prefer to do some like hard coding, like if you are so love to do commanding and stuff, you can use CLI tool, or you can simply GUI tool if you can't remember the actual commands. Okay, so you can actually create new branches here. You can feature one like that, and also you can publish branches and make some changes like print this Python script like that, and commit this feature, push these uh, changes to your local repo, and I'm going to refresh this. Now we have two branches. See, this is our change. See, also I'm going to create a pull request like this. I'm going to merge the feature one branch and the main branch. So now there is a change in our remote repository. So we need to fetch those changes into our local repository. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to main branch and refresh the GitHub desktop. And as you can see, there are two changes. So I'm going to pull all the requests, all the changes. So now in the main branch, we can see the changes. It is pretty easy if you are using GitHub desktop. And I will show you how actual industry use these GitHub and all the Git version controlling system. This is a real world project. I will show you the code base. It's very large code base actually. Uh, like this. There are so many files. You can track all the code changes and all the things using GitHub and Git. So I will show you the repo as well. I'm going to open this on GitHub. See, there are so many commit messages. This is the history of that specific of a project. See, I can jump back any changes if I want. You can simply view the commit message and the contributor and also the time. So if I go to any commit message, you can see all the changes. This is the all the changes um, in that specific commit uh, the commit message. So you can play with this. It's really easy. And also, if you are working with team, you have to collaborate with others. You have to share your codes, right? So you can't do this using emails. You can't do the CPU codes and send them using email. You can't do this. So you can do, it's pretty easy. You can do this using GitHub actually. I will show you how to do that. This is our repository. So you can go to settings and you can go to contributors. I'll enter my password. And you can invite your team members. See, you can simply type username or their email address. So you can invite others to collaborate with your project. So that invited members can make changes on your code base. They have to create a new branch because we need to make safe our main branch, so they can simply create their names or whatever the feature or whatever the name. They can create a branch and they can work with their codes and in their local machine, and they can push their changes into GitHub, and also they can uh, publish they can create a pull request. So admin can merge that make sure to check before the main the commit the actually merge the uh, branches with the main branch. So the admin can merge uh, whatever the branches they need into main branch. So that's it all about our GitHub. And also see, now we are going to talk about GitHub student package. Actually, this is a student focus offer. Actually, you can use premium IDEs, premium design tools, and all the developer tools you need as a student using this GitHub student package. You can search GitHub student package, student GitHub student package or whatever. Then you can go to the first link and you can apply for this student developer package. So you just need your university email and university ID. So you can submit those details and you can get all those premium features. You can get the AI code editing using Copilot, and also GitHub Pro account, and also GitHub Foundation certification. All the tools you need to develop your skills, like hackathons and also data science. Also you can buy a and also you have a you can get a free domain, and also you can get hosting services if you need. Also, you have access to Microsoft Azure, and also you can get all the JetBrains IDEs and all the things. If you have already your uh, your university email and your university ID, you can simply apply to this student package. Okay, that's all I need to cover. So now you all know what is Git and what is GitHub, how to create a project and track that project, and also upload that local repository into our remote repository, and also collaborate using branches, how to merge them, and also how to build your developer profile, and also make sure to apply to student package as well. Okay. Now you are officially one step closer to being a real world developer, because all the real world developers use these tools like GitHub and Git, the version controlling. And that's it. Thank you and happy coding.
Thank you so much, Hashen, for that insightful and super practical session. We'll now open up for a quick Q&A. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them right here in the chat, and Hashen will be happy to answer them. Guys, if you have any questions, please drop them in the chat box so that we can answer your questions. All right, a few quick announcements before we wrap up. Our next InfiniteLoop session will be happening physically at UCSC on the 14th of July, so don't miss it. E-certificates will be awarded to participants who attend all the sessions in the series, so make sure you keep showing up and learning with us. And if you haven't joined our official WhatsApp group yet, please do so now. That's where we all share the updates and reminders. And now it's the group photo time. Please turn on your camera so that we can take a snap to capture this awesome moment together. Guys, could all of you please switch on your cameras so that we can take a picture? That brings us to the end of today's session. A huge thank you once again to Hashen Udara for the incredible session and to all of you for being a part of this learning journey. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and as always, keep looping. Have a great night.